Hi everybody, and welcome to the show. My name is Bill Westwell, along with Pierre Leichner and Edsy Eds. We are proud to present A Mysterious Attraction, a new spin on gravitational art. Each of the art pieces in this art show are brought about by using a natural force, and in this case we're using gravity. In the case of my work, I work in fluid acrylics, but I have found a method of penetrating the other colors with heavier pigments. So I stack up transparent layers of lighter pigments and allow heavy titanium white to displace each of the colors, creating line and contrast, which I find utterly compelling because it comes out as a very natural kind of grain that I can't acquire with a brush or any other method. So embracing abstract work in this way allows me to discover a whole side to art and color combination and textures that I wouldn't be able to acquire if I was using traditional methods. Each of these pieces in the vitrines here, well, all but two of them are most recently made in just the last month. Otherwise, the last time I was doing some of this work was back in 2019, which the show also reflects pieces from. Some of these pieces, when I look at them, I get deeply inspired when I see the parallel to some of the satellite imagery that you'll see of our own planet and of any of the Mars rover explorer kind of stuff. I get deeply inspired by these natural formations that get created by essentially one of the techniques I work with is varied viscosity fluids interacting with each other. And heavier fluids, of course, will displace lighter ones. And opacity and transparency can be used to play inside of that as well too, creating some very compelling textures and gradients and transitions of detail that I keep making them for a reason. They sort of take my breath away when they work. And there's some that speak louder than others, but each one is very much embracing the chaos as they're made. It's about getting out of my own way after carefully preparing the materials. The way I have to prep the paints and handle the surface and prepare to make it completely level so that a puddle essentially can come to rest on this and not just slop and stretch and pull itself apart. So through many years of trial and error and working on bigger and bigger pieces, I have learned very specific, almost reverent-like way of handling all of the pieces that come together to make a piece of art like this. This one right here is Chroma Wave, and this is my favorite. The transition of color, the camera never quite gets it, so that's why I'm zoomed in fairly close here, trying to capture it as we go. I'm very pleased with that piece. That was a huge swipe. Now I know I'm blowing past Pierre's doors there, but I would hope that he is filming his own work and can post to his own channel. I don't really want to display the other guy's work in case I shoot it in the wrong angle or not displayed in the way that they want to. So I'm going to leave their works to be shown. I'm only making this video of just the stuff I put up in the gallery. Not to say that theirs isn't worth looking at by any means. I just didn't want to have to include it on my channel. And this here is Chroma Rapids. This is another large-scale swipe, going for very tight detail when you get in close on this one. And the colors blend together in a very compelling way where they phase in and out of their darker hues. I find that one very cool to look at. And Slidescape here is the largest piece I've pulled off. I see Jupiter swirls of clouds forming and the discord of the orange and red to the blue and purple. This one takes my breath away when I stop and see it in person. This took a lot of prep and care. I'm glad it worked out. playing with transparency and heavy metallic filament to create these ripples and really fine detailed textures. And plus the color combination just speaks to me. I can't really plan something like that. It just sort of comes out of a combination of carefully handled materials. I'm glad you stuck around throughout this show to take a look at all these pieces that are hanging at the Eighth&Eight gallery at the Massey Theatre in New Westminster. And that's the show. I hope you all enjoyed it. It was a pleasure to put together this show, and I hope you find something compelling within it like I do. But thanks for stopping by.